Well, here I am. And as you've seen by the title and thumbnail of the video, this injury that I had was by far the worst injury yet. And the consequences of it, or the possible consequences of it, as you could say. Well, see my knee right here? On Tuesday night, riding on my mountain bike, dark about 10 minutes till 9, I was going to ride up the hill and jump the driveway. And I couldn't see the retaining wall. So I was riding and ran straight into the retaining wall. And hit the retaining wall, flipped over the bars, hit my knee on the bars like that, and split a cut in my knee about an inch deep and about 2 inches long and wide. The hole went all the way into my joint. They had to, at first, I remember sitting in the hospital, and they took a dang Q-tip to see if they could feel the bone. And they started jabbing it down in there, trying to see if they could feel the bone, to see if it went all the way into the joint, which it did. And I couldn't handle that, so I said, no, we ain't doing that. So they went and got a needle, 2 needles, and stuck. I'm sorry about the cut in the middle of the video. But anyways, at about 9 o'clock, we drove all the way to Iredell Hospital and got transferred to Brenner's in the ambulance at about 12 o'clock. We were in the back of the ambulance. We got up there and started trying to see if they could find anything in the joint. So they took 2 big old syringes, about this long, and stuck a needle into my leg, and one into my kneecap. Filled my knee full of saline to see if it would come out at the end. Nothing came out. So then they took the other 2 syringes, stuck them in a different hole, and started pumping saline in there. And then finally, it started coming out. I finally saw it start coming out. But I almost got lucky. I almost didn't have to go into surgery. But we got transferred to Brenner's. I had to have. We waited in the waiting room till about 3 in the morning. Watched about four movies probably on the TV. Finally, at about 4 in the morning, we got transferred into the surgery room. I went in there for surgery. They gassed me, put me to sleep, and then the next morning I woke up in a big old room. Mom and Dad were sitting beside me. Caleb spent the night at my grandma's house because we didn't have time to get him, because as soon as I walked inside, I was like, they saw the dang hole in my dang knee, and we went straight to the hospital. But the consequences of it could have been very, very bad. Sat in the hospital, and they said that if the joint gets infected, this is the worst case scenario, there's about a 0.3% chance that this could actually happen. So this is the worst case scenario is what they told us. Which no one really believed it because but this is the worst case scenario. 0.3% chance probably is that I could have to have my leg removed if it got infected inside the joint. So luckily, hopefully that does not happen. I doubt it will. We got stitched up. We're all good. We're ready to go. I gotta wait 2 weeks before we can take the stitches out. We can take the stitches out on our own, or we can go back to the hospital and take them out. I'm just gonna take them out on our own. Just the fun part of it all. Just getting the pool. Those things itch so bad. It's my 3rd time, but this is the worst cut. This is the worst injury by far. And I broke my arm. I broke my arm completely. Had the growth plate slide out. Had to be out in the cast for 2.5 months. Broke my shoulder. Broke my ankle. Cut my knee. Got these 3 scars right here from another bicycle. But I mean, this wasn't on a dirt bike. This is on a dang bicycle. So I mean, I should have been wearing pads and helmet and all that stuff. Because obviously now I realize that bicycle's probably way more dangerous than the dirt bike. See, that was pretty gnarly, but I always split my knee up, and we finally got to come home at about 4 o'clock in the day. So we was in there for more than 24 hours, or at least 24 hours. We was in there for 24 hours in the Hospital for 24 hours. First overnight stay too, so that's another plus. Just kidding, that's not a plus, that's a minus. But anyways, take them out, take stitches out in 2 weeks. Qualifying's coming up soon, so we got to get back training that. All I've been doing now is I've been walking around, doing stuff like that. And yeah, that's all that it was. I mean, it's probably the worst accident of all time, worst injury. With that being said, please subscribe. There's going to be like no videos. I've already got 2 films so far, and my grandma's just not pulling in probably. But anyways, we'll be seeing you guys here later. Bye-bye.